Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Silver Lining Sundays. Once again, I'm Brandon. Let's get started. I'd actually like to start this week by reading a poem by the German poet Ruckert. Mein schöner Stern. Mein schöner Stern, ich bitte dich, o lasse du dein heitres Licht nicht trüben durch den Dampf in mir, vielmehr den Dampf in mir zu Licht. Mein schöner Stern, verklären hilf. Mein schöner Stern, ich bitte dich, nicht senk herauf zur Erde dicht, weil du mich noch hier unten siehst. Heb auf, vielmehr zum Himmel mischt, mein schöner Stern, wo du schon bist. So this week, I'd like to talk about finding that thing that's for you, that makes your life special, that makes your life worth it. For me, it's always been music. I share this story with many people, but for the first time, I'm sharing it with everyone who's willing to watch. My grandmother, who's no longer with us, who passed away in 2007, was probably one of my greatest influences of all. She has an old piano in her house where my grandfather still lives that is badly out of tune, but ever since the age of 6 I would go and sit and I would twinkle and tinker with it, and she'd sit in the front room nodding her head, just saying, wonderful, explore it, go for it. And she also said, if you're going to play, Brandon, sing. And those words have always stuck with me. If you're going to play, sing. If you're going to sing, then play something with it. No matter what your art is, do it with all of your heart. Behind me, you see a band room. I'm lucky enough to be the band director here at Western Wyoming Community College, and I have some wonderful people that are just so grateful to come every week and bring forth their art in an environment that necessarily does not have much of it. There's nothing wrong with Rock Springs. It's just not the artistic musical mecca that some other places are, but these people still give it their all. On my Twitter, I posted an article about an Irish bodybuilder who said that bodybuilding saved his life. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, please go to my Twitter. It's on Facebook. It's a great article talking about how we all need to find that one thing that's for you, and let that be your light. Let that be your purpose. He talks about how just getting up every morning to work out was another reason for him to get up and made his life better. This week, I'd like to share, and the weeks going forward, I'd like to share silver linings that I find throughout the week. This week was especially phenomenal because the students of Western Wyoming Community College put on the musical production Singing in the Rain. Last night, I finally got to see the show. I have a rule. I only go opening or closing night. And I finally got to see the show, and all the hard work, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the long nights, the long giving up Saturdays all day sometimes from the students, the directors, the music director, the choreographer, the set design, all these brilliant colleagues that I'm happy to share this college with put on such an amazing production that will be talked about for years, and just seeing this everyone's faces after it was done saying, I was a part of that. That gave me a purpose. I will forever, when they look up the analogs of Western Wyoming Community College in 2014, they will see Singing in the Rain listed, and they will see my name on the program and what I contributed. And that got me to thinking that how important that is. How important. We all struggle sometimes. As I was sitting there watching, I was struggling, saying, well, when is it going to be my turn to be on stage? Yes, I've done quite a few things and a lot of things, and I've played with groups and been in professional opera companies, but I've never had that moment in the spotlight. But it's okay, because last night made me realize that I will have that moment if I want it. And that's the silver lining. So, I'd actually like to translate that poem I read earlier. It was set to music by Robert Schumann, who is a famous German composer around the time of Brahms, and even his own wife, Clara, was a wonderful concert pianist and composer in her own right. And he actually took the words of Rückert and realized some dark things inside him, some things that, myself and maybe others out there are experiencing, and took these words and wrote this for his wife. So here's the English translation. My radiant star, I beg you, do not let your bright light be dimmed by the mist in me. Rather, help transfigure the mist in me into light, my radiant star. My radiant star, I beg you, do not descend to earth because you see me still down here. Rather, lift me up to heaven, my radiant star, where you already are. Isn't that beautiful? This woman is a silver lining for him, a reason to go on, calm, peace in this world. I can only relate. Well, that'll do it for this week. This week is about your art, your passion. Here I found mine. What's yours? Tweet me, Facebook me, leave a comment below. Let me know, what is your light and what is your radiant star? Before I go, I have to get a shout out to my fraternity brother, T. This man has always had my back and has always been the best fraternity brother that anyone can ever ask for. Follow this guy at TBoneF. You won't be sad that you did. Till next time, have a good week. Keep reaching for those silver linings.